everybody, it's Heather again, trying to show you a little bit something new for an unboxing. This was actually a present that I got from my daughter in the States for Mother's Day. She was sick and tired of me doing only 1/35 scale German modeling and put me to a challenge, so Monica, challenge accepted. Looks like a little bit of a diorama vignette kind of thing. I'm not sure exactly where she got it or how much it was. Truthfully, I didn't even know these existed. But if you are interested and trying to find out at the end of the video, leave a comment and I'll see if I can talk my daughter into letting me add a link. But let's see what's in the box. It's a box theater. In a tin. Looks like it's one of 6 different things. So let's get in there and see what it is. Here we go. This seems to be the instruction book. I'll zoom in on that a little bit. It's a little tin. And these seem to be the instructions, so it breaks down the packages that are in here. Iron tin box, power supply, LED lights, lamp string. This looks pretty cool. This includes the figures, the glue, paper. Looks like we're going to be putting together buildings, walls, and furniture. Along with, there's a lot of foliage, cloth, lace, rope. Oh, here we go. There's the background foundation. Looks like there's going to be a lot of cutting this and gluing it into the tin, so different bits of paper, wood, tin and the foliage. There's the miniature detail, the shelf, the oven. Looks like there's 2 chairs, table, the cloth. This is actually a really detailed little kit. Stone walls, arbors, little swing, and there's the instructions to build a tree. There's cutting down the foliage and design how to insert the buildings. Looks like there's a separate little notebook. Here we work on the power supply again, and this is what it should look like when we've got it completed. There's a template paper. You know, I'm sitting here thinking, since you're having to cut up your instruction book with the thing, it might be a good idea if you have a good copier or scanner to scan that in. That way, if you're building it, or if you're building it with someone else or child and somebody makes a mistake, you can print out some extra bits to redo it. Looks like this is a revision to it. Side notes, cutting template for the grass, corrugated paper for the chair cushions, branches. That's kind of funny, a little bit of a misspelling. It says truck template. I'm assuming, and there it is again, I'm assuming they mean trunk for the tree, but there we go. That's our Chinese to English interpretation. So let's get in and see what we've got. First thing we've got is the actual little tin itself. It says Box Theater. Bunnies, it says, "Welcome to Harry and Bella Dream Theater." So you're just getting this little empty tin that you're going to be adding all these tiny bits in to turn it into a little scenic view. So it looks like we've got the power supply here. Just the wires. There's an on and off switch. Actually batteries included. How about that? Those look good together. That's not something I personally have worked with, so kind of interested to see how easy this will do. Maybe we can add it on to some of the buildings and the dioramas that we do with our plastic models. I think this is the stand that they give us to actually put the tin on if you wanted to display it with that. It's kind of a cute idea, something different. Seems like there's 2 packages marked B, and this first one looks to be furniture. Let's see what we get. We'll zoom in, get a little closer. Looks like that might be for the table, the window, maybe the banister for the steps outside. Boy, these are tiny. A little table or a bench. These look like the back of maybe the chairs. This looks like a little head and footboard. Yeah. See? Comparison to my nail. Much smaller than the 1/35th stuff we normally do, except for some of the miniature details. Let's see what is in the other package. And here's the other package labeled B. This looks like the bigger stuff. Make me go as blind. I think that's actually part of the battery cover plate that they've got. These must be the walls and the windows. Maybe the second floor. You know, I'm quite impressed with as small as these are. They're obviously laser cut wood, but they've burnished in some of the little details, so it looks like the wood planking on the outside. This might be the stairs. Interesting to see how this is going to go together. I'm surprised at all the detail that there really is in. And again, it looks like we have another 2 packages labeled C. This first one looks to be like some flowers and some other little accessories. A bit of lace. I'm going to hold this up because there's some little bits that I'm afraid of losing. They're kind of static against the plastic. Looks like some little floral bits. This looks like little jewelry tooling and lace. I think that's to go for the curtains and some of the other details. But in our second C bag, didn't know that we had a double consonant alphabet, but apparently this week we do. Let's see what we've got in here. Here's our little pair of rabbits, so I guess that's Henry and Bella themselves. I'll try and hold still. And there's my finger. Those super tiny little guys. Cloth for the tablecloth and the bed. I think you were supposed to cut out some cushions or something else in that, so there really is a lot of detail with this. There's the flax rope, typical rope. We're all a little tied up. Oh, and here's the lighting effects. Looks like we've got 2 different kinds, so I think they refer to this as the rice lights because it's in there with the wire, to where you have the typical other little LED lights to wire up. They're all capped off ends. Really am looking forward to doing the lighting with the power supply. It'll be interesting. Just like some crepe paper to give you the texture of the tree. That actually is a good idea. Let's remind us that for when we're doing a vignette on something else, to get that texture. You know, us modelers always are looking for other little things we can find around the house, and I don't think you can get much cheaper getting stuff with craft paper for textures, maybe in tops of vehicles or things like that. Stay tuned, that might be something else on a video soon. We've just got some clear plastic sheeting. We'll have to go back to the instructions to find out exactly what that is. Let's see what else we got. There's 2 more bags left that aren't labeled with anything, so even though our instructions say A, we have 2 bags labeled nothing, and then 2 bags labeled B, and 2 bags labeled C. So I guess this is going to be one of those kits where you're going to look at the picture and not so much read the instructions. It's included with a piece of corrugated cardboard. It said that there was use for a few of these things to give it some texture and some strength. I think it was also for the tree. That gives you the rigidity that you need to add the texture on top of it of the tree. This looks to be like the little roof bits and some other painted balsa wood, again with a lot of detail. There is no sanding that you have to do. The edges are totally smooth on all of these pieces, so that's going to be a treat for us that you usually have to do that. We have a sheet of static grass. Looks like it's on a glued, gummed bit of paper that you can peel off. It actually is not a bad idea. I know they sell the static grass a lot of ways, but I don't know if they have sold it in sheets like that. Do they? My husband's nodding yes. Well, see, we all learn something new every day. Then here's a little package of some stones, gravel. Always handy to have. I'm always collecting tiny bits of things in Ziploc bags or small containers for bringing home to do stuff on models, as I'm sure the rest of you do. And last but not least is this little package of the foliage. There's some really delicate bits. This almost seems like some real dried flowers. This stuff's made out of paper. It's also going everywhere. As well as we've got some little plastic bits in here to mix it up to look a little realistic. So it's like there's going to be a lot of cutting and gluing. And that's all that's in our box. So the instructions did say that it was going to come with glue. We see that didn't. So my suggestion, if this is going to be something that you're going to try and use, I'm just going to use a really good quality craft glue, so white. This is something that we have here at Outback. It's just a glue pen. You can purchase it anywhere at a craft store or like a scrapbooking store, things like that. It's got a really fine point application. It's also fast drying. So that might make it a little easier. Plus you can use it on so many different materials, especially since we're going to be working with the tin, paper, wood bits, plastic. I think it will all work and set pretty well. So I think this is something it says in the US on there, so it's probably something that you can get here in Australia or in the States, but that's what I would suggest. So look forward to other postings. If you'd like to see some continuation or some build on that, guys, then let us know. Leave a comment. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave us a comment. It's all good. That's how we know what content to bring. And if you like the channel or subscribe, then hit that notification button and the subscribe channel. Thank you and see you soon.